Today's fun fact of the day has to do with our ability to jump. Now, vertical jump is the ability to jump as high as possible from a standing position. So think basketball players. In a fascinating study, scientists discovered that one key emotional factor has the ability to influence the height of our vertical jump. And this amazing factor was forgiveness. They divided 46 participants into two groups. One group was asked to write down about a time when they were wronged and were unable to forgive that person. The other group had to write down about a time when they were able to forgive a person who had wronged them. The group that was able to forgive jumped 7 centimeters higher than the group that was unable to forgive. Can you imagine the impact of something like this? All the basketball players saying Om before a match and forgiving everybody. It makes a big difference. Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach podcast. I'm Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach, the podcast where we evolve one awesome habit at a time. All right. So this is a massive learning for us. Our state of mind has such a dramatic effect on our body. This simple exercise proves it very clearly. So you can imagine what all we're really holding on to. And we often refer to people that we haven't forgiven as our baggage. And this weighs us down, quite literally and figuratively. So how do we forgive? The first step to forgiveness is to believe that you are able to forgive. If you keep telling yourself that you can never forgive someone, well, then that's your truth. So stupid to say that I will forget, but I will never forgive. You must learn to believe that you can forgive. So step 1 is to believe forgiveness is possible. Step 2 is to feel the pain and the betrayal. We often look this step by brushing it under the carpet. Don't. Feel it and accept it. Step 3, try and put your emotions to the side and think about what happened logically from the other person's point of view. Were they feeling threatened? Is there a deep-seated childhood fear that made them act this way? What sort of pain must they have been in order to cause so much pain to you? This step is about creating empathy, and that is a very hard thing to do. Step 4, each of us has a child within us, a child that is governing all the actions that take place, a threatened, scared child, and a part of that person still remains as a child. Start by forgiving that inner child. Say it aloud. He's just a child. Repeat it as if it is just the child in front of you. They don't know better. You cannot stay angry with a child no matter how hard you try. And this is the truth. If a child comes in and breaks one of your most expensive vases in your house, you're not going to be able to do anything but forgive that child. So if you can't forgive the person, forgive their inner child. So your habit for forgiveness starts by making a long list of all the people that you need to forgive. If you can't remember everyone, start with the ones that have really hurt you, and then you'll find the ones that you've forgotten. The worst offenders right on the top. The habit to sit with this list every morning and then practice forgiving just one person. One person a day. Start with the easiest of that list. Practice these 4 steps of forgiveness. Step 1, believe that forgiveness is possible. Step 2, feel the pain. Step 3, use logic to empathize. And step 4, forgive the inner child. It did not know better. And my favorite Buddha quote goes like this: holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. So share this episode with friends and family that you know have a problem forgiving. Free their inner child. If you like this episode, don't forget to hit subscribe. Also give us a rating. It really helps with people discovering the podcast. If you like podcasts like this, check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can also watch all the episodes on the Habit Coach Awesome 180 YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. You can also reach out to me. I am Ashdin Doc at Twitter and Instagram. You can connect with me on my website, awesome180.com. You can also check out my 2 new books, Change Your Habits, Change Your Life, and the second, The Book of Good Habits for Kids. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach.
IVM